Hello.
What's that?
We are here.
Live in Geeksville.
Well, not live, but recorded within the presence of each other, not cybernetically or through the interwebs.
You know where I'm at.
Yeah. Good. You're here.
I'm here live in Geekville.
Yeah, in Geekville, USA, within the borders of New York and New Jersey.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there. That's where we're at. And welcome to another episode of the Husky Bible Podcast, number 93.
93.
We're fucking getting there.
Shit.
Also, newsflash, for those who listened to last week, we did record that podcast from where we were invited. No news yet as to when it comes out as of recording time, but we will let you know either by social medias or the next time we record when that podcast will be coming out. Apparently, they were impressed.
Well, they had you on the show, not me.
Yeah, exactly. They were impressed with yours truly, the fattest fuck in the planet.
I think I got some weight on you. Anyway.
Well, I weigh more than you because I got hair. Anyway.
Because I don't have hair on my head, don't mean shit. I got hair up there. Just,
yeah,
I look like Hogan a little bit, you know?
Nah, not Hogan. Hogan is totally chrome dome on top. And he has to use a stupid bandana since he was like 40 years ago.
I think he said he started losing his hair, around 18?
When he started big, he already was lost 3 inches of hair. He had the Rock hairline up here, you know, that Dwayne Johnson hairline. Oh, we can talk about that in a minute. Speaking of Dwayne Johnson, I did go see Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam. No accent with him. He just talked straight Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, huh?
He was very monotone in the movie. It's like he's just started giving lines because it was kind of like the kid that's in the movie was kind of like John Connoring him. The kid is John Connor, and he's like the T-1000, T-800 actually, because the T-1000 was the one that metal liquid, and he was like the T-800, the Schwarzenegger one. So the kid was teaching him quips, and he started using them. It was a kid who told him the phrase that he keeps using in the commercials. Tell them the Men in Black sent you.
The Men in Black. Huh?
Yeah, tell them the Men in Black sent you. And he kept repeating that fucking phrase in the movie. So going into the movie without going into spoilers, I mean, can you say spoilers in this movie? Because, I mean, the biggest spoiler we already spoiled like a couple of weeks ago when we said, yeah, oh, by the way, yeah, Henry Cavill's back as Superman.
Oh, yeah. Superman's back.
So technically, that's the biggest spoiler of the whole movie.
Well, I heard he was able to pick his suit in the movie.
Mm-hmm. So he picked a Man of Steel suit, the OG suit.
Well, that's when he was first introduced.
Yeah. To
the Superman movie, right?
Yeah, he picked the Man of Steel suit. Although they did brighten up the colors because that suit, if you remember seeing that movie, well, the colors were pretty low res. Like the yellow was barely visible. The red was dark fucking wine red. And that blue was almost going to black. Cause you know, Zack Snyder wants to, darken the image of Superman and whatnot. But anyways, they brighten more the colors so it looks more poppy,
Right.
It looks more like traditional Superman. And also when he finally did show up, by the way, it's a mid-credit scene. So you had to stay in the theater for a little minute.
I don't understand why people even get up anymore to leave.
Yeah. No, and they were people that left. That something's coming.
Something's always going to come. Marvel, DC, why get up? Especially with these big-ass studios that do movies like this. Something's coming.
Exactly.
So sit your ass down, relax, finish your soda or popcorn that you have, or clean up your shit, and wait until the final word is on the screen.
Yeah. So, anyways, the movie was... I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I expected higher.
Nah.
They said it was a really good movie.
It's not crap. It's not crap. but it ain't the greatest shit you've ever seen. It's like it's a spectacle movie, you know. FX. As soon as The Rock comes in, it's like people are getting fucking toast. As soon as
he's indestructible, right?
As soon as he shows up, it's like people are. It's like let the ass whooping begin. Let ass whooping, like asses are just getting like signed by Black Adam. Fuck you and die.
Here you go.
Here you go. It's like he's just writing checks on their asses, like, and your ass got kicked by Black Adam. You won't even live to breathe to remember the day that your ass got kicked by Black Adam, because he turned people into fucking dust. And I like the way they explained it, but in the whole movie, the guy that actually fucking stole the show was the DC version of Doctor Strange. Dr. Fate, Pierce Brosnan, formerly known as the 007 back in the 90s. You know.
Must have been looking old then, huh?
Yeah, he's fucking haggard. Yeah, he's in his 60s, I think.
Yeah, but he looked old when he was even younger.
Yeah, but he looked fucking haggard in this one, but they did a good job making that suit. And by the way, the suit was all CG.
Really?
It was all CG. It was
so
all
he just wore a green suit.
No. He wore an F. You know, the ones where it has all the dots and all the shit on it.
Also, the ones that they make 2K NBA 2K.
Yeah, because that's just so they can get a good render of your figure,
torso,
your figures,
your movement and all that.
Exactly. So yeah, Pierce Brosnan killed it as Dr. Fate. Mm-hmm. I like the guy who played Hawkman too, and I have no issues with a black man playing that character because if you read the comics, the character is traditionally from Egyptian. So yeah, he's supposed to be black. He's supposed to be black. But in the comics, he's a white dude. But you know, it was made back in the 40s when people didn't, were not. I mean, they were still making movies that Egyptians were white as fucking snow.
Really?
Yeah, the Ten Commandments.
Wow.
You remember the Ten Commandments in the 1950s? All the Egyptians, like all of them, were whiter than whiter than white.
Wow.
But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But anyways, the movie, I mean, it told the story. Not going to go to spoiler territory. And it delivered into the point that it was entertaining and you saw The Rock kicking all kind of ass. And it gave a good definition of his backstory. It flipped it a little bit. But then again, the character has two origin stories. And I think they went with number 2. Not literally shit, but the second origin. Because people might confuse. Also, you're saying shit? No, the second origin I'm talking about, not actual number 2 when you go do a deuce in the bathroom.
Deuce?
Yeah. So, yeah, the movie was okay. But it could have been better. It was a CGI fest at the end.
Did they leave it open for part 2?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, then maybe that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, definitely. But I see now why they didn't pair him with Shazam. Because Shazam is like, ridiculous shit for kids. Like a very kiddie friendly. And this dude, this Black Adam, he don't play. He don't play. He's like, no, kid, I'm going to barbecue your ass.
So it's not a PG movie, huh?
I mean, there's not that much cursing. It's just the murdering is on a fucking rate that is like, God damn, motherfucker. There's even a point where they ask that he's fighting alongside the good guys, the Justice Society.
Yeah.
And Dr. Fate was like, oh, Adam, did you get one of the guys that kidnapped so-and-so? And he was like, he just threw the guy out of a cornfield, and the dude was still flying in the air. And Adam was like, and then you see the guy from the farthest and the farthest, just boom, yeah. The Rock, yeah, he didn't make it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he didn't make it. So it was okay. It's not garbage. It's not dog shit. It's like a guy said. I see this guy on YouTube. He's called Jeremy Johns. His reviews are kind of like in my alley. So me and him are like a little bit kindred spirits. And he called the way he reviews movies. He doesn't give them like stars. He just says For example, good time, no alcohol required. For example, good time, no alcohol required.
I think I get what you mean.
You know, and then if the movie starts going bad, it's where it's a good time if you're drunk. And then the lowest part is what he calls it. It's dog shit. No, this movie's dog shit. So it goes from dog shit, no, good time, alcohol required. No, it's dog shit. Then won't remember this movie in one day. That's like almost dog shit. Then it goes, it's a good time if you're drunk. No alcohol required. It's good enough that I'll buy it on Blu-ray. And if it's awesome, it's an awesome-tacular. That's his highest review. That's the highest review. So it's not a star-based rating. It's just he tells you it's good or bad. You know.
Yeah, it's just straight out.
Yeah, he just tells you straight out, and the points in between. Like if it's a boring ass movie, yeah, you won't remember this movie one day. No, even sometimes you won't remember this movie the moment you get out of the theater.
What did I just watch?
Exactly. You're like, why did I waste 2 hours of my life in this shit?
That was me with Batman vs Superman. Anyway,
you can hate it, man. It's not a perfect movie. I didn't like it either. What I did like was Justice League, the Zack Snyder version. But like I told the dude in the podcast when we recorded, it's like I liked it because it was more comprehensive. It told you because it had more time to tell the story. It wasn't like when you see the Josh Whedon version and you see the Zack Snyder version, you're like, yeah, there's a fucking disconnect between these two movies because one gives you a bigger canvas and it gives you a bigger story and it gives you a better explanation of why these characters are doing what they're doing. Although Batman is still his dingleberries are still clipped. He's fucking no, because Batman is like after that fucking Punisher version that you saw in Batman v Superman. All of a sudden he turns into a fucking pussy. All of a sudden he's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, he did whip some ass in that movie.
Oh no, Batman v Superman. Like you can say everything that you want and it's 100% valid. But the one thing you can't take away from that movie was that fucking warehouse scene where he just ripped fucking everyone's ass. He just beat everyone's ass. And it sounded like a porno. It's starting to sound like a porno.
Spank me.
Yes, Daddy, harder.
Anyway, let's get back to movies.
So, yeah, Wakanda Forever is coming out in a couple of weeks. Maybe thinking about seeing that movie when it comes out.
Yeah, I would probably wait for it because due to the, the whole pandemic thing and my wife not wanting to go anywhere. But I'm interested to see how they're going to do it.
Yeah, how they're going to address the big elephant in the room, a.k.a. T'Challa no longer being among the living.
Yeah.
Because sadly, Chadwick Boseman, if you've been living under a rock for the past 2 years, sadly passed away. I think it was last year that he passed.
Wasn't it the year before?
2020? Yeah, I think it was 2020 when the pandemic started. Yeah, it was around when the pandemic started. No, we already were full-fledged in the pandemic, and I think it was like in August, September, or something like that, he passed. And nobody knew that he was secretly dealing with cancer.
I mean, he did a lot of movies.
With cancer. I mean, I even saw a junket where they were talking about you seem like you've been through a lot.
Yeah, August 28th, 2020.
Mm-hmm. And then he said like, oh, you people have no idea. He just said, oh, you guys no idea. One day I hope to God I can write a book about it. Said, but you guys have no idea. He even started laughing. You guys have no idea the things I've been through. You got no idea. And little did we know he was literally fighting for his life.
Yeah, so August 28th. 2020.
Yeah, he passed.
He passed away.
That really fucked me up when I found out that news. I was like, God damn, this dude is about my age.
Yeah,
he died 45, I think. Right? He like 44, 45.
He was born in 76.
So he must have been like 44.
2020.
Or 43.
44.
44 when he passed. Yeah, so yeah. That was fucked up.
Even a movie. Did you watch 21 Bridges that he did?
No.
It was pretty good.
And he filmed that after Endgame.
Yeah, and he was
And I think it was the Russo brothers that directed that one too.
He was, that's where you kind of saw when he was like really, really skinny.
Yeah, because he got really fucking thin in the end.
Yeah, he,
how the fuck he put muscle when he had fucking cancer?
He didn't have muscle.
No, but I mean for the Black Panther movies, because for the Black Panther movies he had cancer.
Yeah. For
the Black Panther one and for the two Avengers movies, he put muscle for that fucking shit.
Oh, CGI maybe.
No, it was muscle. He trained his ass off having cancer.
Yeah, the Russo brothers did that one.
Yeah. No, I know, because the Russo brothers after Endgame, they've been just on Netflix. They just been feeding off Netflix for doing movies for Netflix.
I mean, it didn't do great in the box office. If the budget was 33, it made its money. It made 49.9. It made its money back.
Mm-hmm.
But
that movie was directed to Netflix, I think, right?
No.
I mean, it did have like a small. It had a small run in theaters, and then it went to Netflix. I think that's what happened.
In theaters in November 22nd, 2019. So okay. It was right around like when shit started going down, and we just thought.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't on Netflix. I watched it on. I think it was like a Stars studio or something like that got it. But it was real. I found it really good. I don't know how anyone else will find it, but I found it really good. It just.
Yeah, but it's still fucked up that he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, you ever watched the movie 42 that he did with Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, I seen part of it. Harrison Ford is the owner of the Dodgers.
Yeah, that movie.
But that's the movie that put him on the map.
Yeah, but that movie was made fucking good. They hit the right strings with me. Like it was at a point that I wanted to cry. That's how good it was to me.
But the dude was a great actor.
He was a phenomenal actor.
I saw the James Brown movie that he did.
I didn't watch that one.
He did the accent and everything identical like James Brown. He sounded exactly like James Brown.
That's pretty good.
He had to dance like James Brown too.
Well, the guy was just plain like straight out good actor. Good.
But you know what it is to dance like James Brown in his prime.
Practice.
In his prime,
dude went through months of practice. I mean, I wanted to see the audition to that movie.
Cause he kind of looked the part.
Be easy.
I like the part in the movie where they were the Ed Sullivan Show and the.
I didn't watch the movie. So.
And the Rolling Stones were in it. We were talking about puppy Rolling Stones, not like the geriatrics that we have now. We're talking about the Rolling Stones where they were puppies. You know, they were 20-year-olds, and there was a discussion who's going to be on last. So James Brown went and just tore it up. He just went and tore it up, danced, he did the whole routine with the cape, all that shit. And then when he went to the back after he finished,
like, I don't want to go after that.
No, he told her, "Follow that, you white bitches." Follow that, you white bitches.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's like, follow me now, all right?
Follow that, you white bitches.
See how you're going to do. Yeah, it was a sad day. He passed away.
Yeah.
Sticking with movies.
Yeah.
I wanted to see.
We're all over the place. We never stick to one subject.
Well, we're still on movies.
Yeah.
So I thought this would be a good thing to bring up. It says Disney. Well, the title of the thing was Disney CEO could not be more wrong about animated movies. So he basically said that. Let me read the script here. He goes. So he's basically saying that. I always said that when you're a fan and your audience put their kids to bed at night after watching Pinocchio or Dumbo or The Little Mermaid, they're probably not going to want to tune into another animated movie. He opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
The adults want something from themselves.
The adults were raised on fucking Disney.
But exactly, like I would watch an animated X-Men movie right now.
Like.
So what is your thoughts on what he said? Because to me, it's like...
He don't know his product?
Exactly. It's like Dude, you better start figuring shit out.
Which explains a lot. That explains a lot. Especially, like, look, these executives, let's just be fucking real. These executives are there just to count their fucking money. They're there just to count their fucking money. They don't give a fuck about that product. They're like, business is good, then we good. We don't give a shit. Like, the best example of that, Warner Brothers. Look how fucking DC sucks in the movie department. I'm sorry, I'm a DC file. I'm the biggest DC fan you could probably find on earth. And I will have enough balls to tell any DC fan to their face, DC movies, with certain exceptions, we're looking at you, Batman and Joker, with certain exceptions, suck donkey balls. They suck. They suck. Not all of them. Some of them suck to a degree that it's lower than others, but it's still not the best fucking product. It's not the best fucking product. And you can tell that there's a lot of studio meddling in those fucking movies because there's too many goddamn cooks in the kitchen and nobody actually gives a fuck about the product. Whereas Batman movies come, they're like, oh no, we gotta treat this with fucking respect. We gotta treat this right because Batman is in another fucking separate universe from DC. Where I thought that, isn't he a fucking member of the Justice League? Isn't his best friend Superman?
You should be treating every member, any movie
exactly
of DC royally because they're putting money in your pocket.
Exactly. Look at Marvel. The Marvel formula is that they treat these characters earnest. They treat these characters right, where certain exceptions have come in the past few years, but nonetheless, Marvel treats their characters right because they give them it's like I was telling the dude in the podcast. I was like, the Marvel flavor is there, even though they changed some aspects of the character compared to the comics, because you can't do a flat out translation comic books to movies because it doesn't.
It wouldn't work.
It's two different environments, so you gotta do it in a way that makes sense for the movie world. But it's still, once it's presented in film, it still looks and has the Marvel flavor. It still feels like it's a Marvel thing, you know? Whereas DC is all over the motherfucking place. It's like there's a tone vary that you can't fucking tell, like, is this part of the same universe? Is this part of the same fucking story? Why the fuck is this character this way and it has nothing to do with the fucking story? It's like there's an unevenness of all the things, and also the characters are treated like dog shit in terms of like giving them their proper care, giving them their proper how the presentation of the characters and whatnot. Batman is the only one that gets some sort of fucking respect, and don't even get me started on the Joker. The Joker's like, oh, he's the greatest villain of all time, which, he's the best fucking tool you have in the shed in terms of villains in DC. I mean, and you can arguably also say that it's just simply the best villain in all comics. The Joker is. He's simply the best. Simply. I mean, give me a comparison other than Thanos, who can go Joker level in terms of popularity. In any other medium,
I don't have anyone in mind.
Exactly.
I mean,
like the Joker is the perfect villain, and now DC's trying to fuck them up too.
I mean, they haven't done well with the Penguin.
No, and dude,
he could do a good story.
Look, with all due respect to the other villains in the Batman Rogue, and by the way, to me, that is the most solid rogues gallery of all comics. All the Batman enemies, all the rogues. Is like one of the most solid rogue galleries of all comics. The Batman one, Jesus Christ. All of them can do some, the thing is, it's just that Batman fucks them up so much, and you're like, yeah, the Joker, yeah, the Riddler, yeah. But the Joker is like, oh, wait a minute, this is the fucker. This is the motherfucker. This is the motherfucker.
But they can do so much better on the Riddler, Penguin.
They have. I mean,
Danny DeVito played a fucking great Penguin.
They have, like, for example, the Riddler. They've tried to do some upgrades. I mean, in the movie that they did now, I really like this version of the Riddler. He's like the Zodiac killer. He's basically kind of like the Zodiac killer, and made him a little bit more smart, a little bit more menacing, and also the good thing that they decided was like doing a Batman Year 2 version of Batman. Like he only has 2 years in his belt. So he's still kind of a rookie. He has some experience, but he's still kind of a rookie. So he don't know every fucking thing. So he's still like kind of in the dark with these characters. So he's still like learning how to interact with these things. He still don't know every fucking thing. And that's how the movie treated him. Like he still don't know every fucking thing. He's still a kid. Like in the movie, I think he's like 27. So he's still a fucking pup. You know? He's a pup. He's still fucking finding like let me be honest. At 27, you're still a fucking kid. You're still a kid at 27. Like certain exceptions apply, but
you just left your parents' insurance.
Exactly. And there's some motherfuckers out there that are still living with their mom and daddy.
I left at 24 or 23, so I can't say anything. But I mean, I'm living with my in-laws, so it's not like I really left anywhere. But
no, you just traded parents. You just traded parents.
But yeah. So he goes into saying that he goes believe he does consider all animated movies as somewhat not for them, and that grown-ups naturally lean towards live action.
Then tell that to DC, because DC has been making a killing making animated movies.
So then they wrote, which I like, his last name, I don't know the CEO. Remarks are decidedly odd and maybe even demonstrating a failure to understand the Disney brand itself.
Yes.
Disney animated movies are far better described as family films than children films.
Yes.
They frequently embrace them themes and concepts undeniably adult nature. Yeah, that's pretty much what it says. But it's like, there's a reason why Frozen Elsa became viewed as an LGBTQ plus icon. Her icon Let It Go song recognized the need to be true to yourself and reject the attempts of others to define her. But even that, forget about that. But towards the fact that a lot of these animated movies that are made now are not kid friendly. I'm sorry.
Look, he missed the ball. He totally does not understand his own product. He totally does not understand his own product, because if you did understand your own product, you would understand that most of these movies that he's categorizing as children movies, who goes to the movie theaters with those kids to watch that goddamn movie? It's their parents. The parents go with the kids to watch the movie, because guess what? Even the parents get something away from this, because sometimes you don't need to cuss. Sometimes you don't need to show dick and pussy. You don't need to show ass and titties.
Are we watching a porno or just a kids movie?
Dude, like, have you seen adult movies? Like, they always have some sex scenes. Somebody always trying to show a little bit more than what they should be, or implying certain things.
Well, he took over in 2020, which is like
recently.
Time didn't.
During the pandemic.
Couldn't have been more unfortunate with the change in leadership taking place.
Yeah, because
at the eve of the corona pandemic.
Yeah, because it was Bob Iger who was the president of Disney.
He goes, the handover from him to President Bob Iger was no means smoother either, with reports claiming Iger considered appointing him a mistake.
Well, so, the thing is that
Disney better fucking figure their shit out.
No, look, that's always been an issue with Disney in terms of having their the presidents, the changing of the guard, whatnot. Mm-hmm. Damn, that sounded well. Anyway,
it'll be cleaned up.
Yeah,
you want to hear that?
No. The changing. It's always been an issue with Disney with the changing of the guard, with the guy in charge. It's always been a fight because there's a lot of fucking money coming in there, man. Disney is a license to print money.
Yeah, I mean their parks alone are worldwide,
except in Florida.
No,
Florida's fucking them up now because they were tax free. Now Florida's like, you gonna pay now, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, their contract ended.
Yeah, so now they're gonna
they had like a
thank you, motherfucker. Now pay out of your ass.
They had like a 50-year some kind of contract.
Yeah, but now they're gonna have to pay out of the asshole to satisfy the overlords in Florida. So this it's just that again. The executives don't know their product, and I guess they're not there to be knowledgeable about their own product. I guess they're there just to count their fucking money and have their rule on whatever the fuck they want to rule at the moment. And, I mean, no hate on Disney. They've done good for past, I don't know, 50, 60 years. They've been okay. I don't think they're going away anytime soon, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely not going anywhere anytime soon, but, yeah, that caught my eye. I was just like, dude, do you not know what's your moneymaker? It's like
making themes that adults and like, for example, Toy Story. For example, that you say, oh, that's a kid's movie. I dare you see an adult won't have a dry eye in his face. It's watching that movie because it's still within themes that we deal as people. It's a human thing.
Think about Disney World, Disneyland. Most of the rides are made out of what? After what? Animated movies.
Animated movies. And guess who pays for all that shit? I don't see no goddamn kid going out of their wallet and making those goddamn
payments. Here you
go,
mommy. I'm gonna pay you $200 a day just for me to be at the park today.
Guess who pays those goddamn park fees?
Yeah, that to me is just nuts.
That was a faux pas. That was a mental fart on his end.
He definitely needs to somewhat.
Yeah, that was a mental fart on his end. He definitely fucked up. I guess even him must have been after that interview. Yeah, I done fucked up.
What the fuck
I done fucked up.
What the fuck did I just do? I'm stupid.
Like we were referencing earlier, it was that moment he knew he done fucked up.
Can we just redo the interview, please? Let's just do this over.
He's gonna be like, can I get a take two? Like, no, motherfucker, we're done.
Nah, that's it.
Adios.
I'm out. Let's go.
Bye. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Yeah, that's crazy. It just, to me, I was just like, I was like, yeah.
He done fucked up.
Yeah, you're stupid for saying what you just did.
Yeah. Then again, we're Yankees fans, and well.
Yeah, can we not go there, please? Fuck. We don't have to go there.
Fuck him. And Aaron Boone still has a job. Anyway.
Oh, well, what's his name? Wants to keep him there. That's why. Talking about sports.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be talking about number 12.
Number 12.
Oh, shit.
Number 12 in your hearts and number 12 in my ass.
By the way, you would kind of be bullying my friend Lisa.
I'm not. I haven't even met the woman yet.
No. But you've been bullying her with the whole, Tom Brady situation. Okay. But she's been memeing his ass off all day. She's been sending memes about him. Like, for example, Pete Davidson is now dating Giselle.
Why not? Next.
And Pete Davidson is notoriously known as having a huge
penis. We can say that.
Yeah. You remember, like, back in the Attitude Era, there was a guy called Val Venus.
Hello, ladies.
And a group of friends of mine. That's just WWE trying to be PG. Just call him Pal Penis, and that's all. Just call him Pal Penis. So I guess Pete Davidson's his porn name should be Pal Penis.
Yeah. I mean, Ariana Grande, said it herself too.
Pal Penis. No, that's why Kanye went whack. Well, no, Kim, why anybody else but him?
And they say, once you go black, you don't go back. But Kanye, you didn't handle your job, bro.
Kanye was like, no, not anybody on earth but him. Anybody else, Kim, but him, not him.
Damn you, Kim.
Like, this motherfucker has slayed so many bitches.
His
list reads like a who's who.
It's better than Derek Jeter's.
It's better than a lot of people. Because I mean, we're talking about the woman from the Underworld movies.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
You got Kim Kardashian. Ariana Grande. It was...
Dude, it's like a never-ending door of women.
But anyway, let's just...
And the dude has a face like a gremlin.
Yeah, but,
But I guess it's not the face that they're paying attention to.
Sometimes, when you...
I guess it's not... No, but he's funny as fuck, though. He's funny as fuck.
Yeah, his SNL skits are
his stand up is good. He's funny as fuck. I'll give him props for that. He is funny. He is very funny. But yeah, apparently, I guess since he has a fucking hog between his legs.
So it goes from Casey David. I don't know
who the fuck is that.
To Ariana Grande. To Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. I don't remember that one.
The Saturday Night Live comedian clearly has a preference for famous women, no matter what their age is.
Yeah. So
Carly, I don't know who this chick is. It's alumni girl code. I don't know who she is. She's hot.
I don't know who that fuck is.
She's good looking.
Well,
and then Casey David.
He ain't getting no scrubs.
Larry David's daughter. That's Casey David. Cassie, whatever you want to call it.
You got some balls there, son.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got Kate Beckinsale.
How many of these women are able to walk after the fact?
Then Margaret Qualley.
Let me see. Margaret Qualley.
Let's see. It was short and sweet. It was a hot and heavy summer for David and Margaret. Again, dated in August 2019.
Yes,
the couple was spotted on a romantic outing in Venice while the actress was in town promoting her film Seaberg, which screened at Venice Film.
Yes, sir.
By the time the leaves began to change, so did their love for each other. She and Davidson broke up that November.
Oh.
Kia Gaber. This one's she's the daughter of Cindy Crawford.
Jesus Christ. Why did he nail the mom?
Mom was smart. Olivia O'Brien. She's a singer, I think. See, they're not bad looking.
He doesn't pick scrubs. He does not pick scrubs.
Then Fiona, you say that Phoebe?
Phoebe Dynever, I guess. Dynever, whatever. I don't know these fools.
And then Kim K.
I barely know who Kim Kardashian is, and it's not because of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, if you get my drift.
You never watched that show?
No, thank God Almighty. I have not seen that shit.
Anyway, maybe his next person is Giselle due to the fact that number 12 in Lisa's heart.
No, she done broke up with him. She don't give a fuck.
Finalized their divorce the other day.
Oh, so
after 13 years.
So they Splitsville now.
Oh, they're done.
They're Splitsville. Okay.
Yeah, they probably said, I'll take my money, I'll go, and you can take your money and go.
God damn.
After 13 years of marriage.
Fuck.
Tom Brady, who fucking can't throw a ball more than 20 yards this year, and picked football over his family.
And his team is like, well, they share something with the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on with these old timers now? LeBron is.
Let's not move away from Tom Brady right now. Okay?
You don't want to look at Tom Brady. No. I'm going to beat his ass now.
This dude ripped a new one into me for years when he played for Patriots.
Wait a minute. Let's be clear here and let's be honest. He had a blue kryptonite.
Which was what?
The Giants, motherfucker. Every time he went against the Giants, guess who beat their ass? Yeah. That's the only team that beat New England twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, that's true.
And Eli Manning, no offense to Eli, he was an okay quarterback.
Listen.
No offense to him.
To win a Super Bowl, you have to have luck.
Yeah, but
a little bit of luck.
But twice?
Yeah. Well, the guy caught the ball off his helmet. Come on.
Hey, a win is a win.
That's luck.
It's a win. It's still a win.
If you talk to any coach, anybody that plays sports, to win big, you have to have somewhat of a good luck on your side. You can ask any of the Yankees
because
that won 3 in a row.
all of these athletes that are in these teams, they are top tier athletes. Like you pretty much playing on an even level playing field.
You playing in a major sport, you're a freak of nature. It's hard.
Kinda, yeah.
Look at how many sports stars that couldn't make it in major sports went to WWE.
Brock Lesnar,
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Stone Cold, Kevin Nash,
Roman Reigns.
A lot of these guys that either got hurt and couldn't play anymore, but Goldberg is one of them.
And he did play NFL.
He did play NFL, and so did Brock Lesnar. He played with the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, he only played on preseason.
Yeah, but he still played.
It was in the what they call that? Combine?
No, not the Combine. Is how you join the team. They play preseason.
They play preseason games.
That doesn't matter. You're still for you to be on a preseason team.
That means
you have to have some kind of fucking skill.
As you know, his advocate Paul Heyman would say that he discussed that the reason why Brock got cut off because Brock joined the team, but he was hurt. Brock had a motorcycle accident. He had his fucking ribs fucked up, and he still did the preseason games with a fucked up ribs, and he still played. He got cut off. He got cut because he wasn't that good enough. But imagine if he was 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, football is something completely different.
It's a whole nother beast.
Football, you're throwing your body around.
Yeah, you're getting
it's
fucked
different
up.
It's different than baseball. It's different than basketball.
No,
football, that's why you play only like 18 games.
Yeah.
And then the playoffs.
There's a reason why they rest a full fucking year. A full fucking year.
Other than rugby.
Like, for example, baseball is a year long, basically.
It's 162 games plus the playoffs.
Yes. They're still fucking playing right now as we speak.
Well, that's because we started a year later.
Yeah.
It probably would have been only... Let's not even get into this World Series. The fucking Astros cheaters. So anyway, yeah. Tom Brady, after 13 years, picked football over his family. And the picture that you sent me...
That was Lisa. That was Lisa who sent me.
Had me dying.
That was Lisa who sent me.
That cat with an Xbox controller in his hand saying, Tom Brady, this is the only way Tom Brady kids could play time with him, had me dying.
Yeah, there it is.
Had
Tom Brady's kids playing Madden 23 just to spend time with their dad.
That is one of the funniest pictures that I've seen this year.
And the cat is crying.
That explains how perfect and how fucked up Tom Brady is by picking that over his family.
I'm willing to bet that not even a year later, not even next year, he's gonna regret that fucking decision. Yeah,
he's regretting it now.
Apparently he isn't. He's fucking gung-ho on his fucking decision.
If you see him play on Thursday, the dude should have picked retirement.
I think he's going through what Brett Favre went through. You know?
Yeah, but
at least Brett Favre didn't have his family issue.
His wife wasn't saying pick me or football.
No,
she knew what
thing. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck. You've been doing this shit all your fucking life. Get this shit out of the system, out of your way. Do it your way. Whatever the fuck it is you have to do to get this shit out of your system, go ahead and do it.
I think, though, the reason why Giselle did what she did is because he promised her, I'm done.
Yeah, and she wanted to spend time.
They bought a house in Connecticut somewhere. I don't know where. That they were supposed to build it.
Mm-hmm.
Figured it all out the way they wanted it so it can be like the last place. So we're done. This is where we're retiring. Our kids are going to grow up here and then they can leave, do whatever they needed to do. But this is our house. We're going to do the house together. We're going to pick everything together. This is our project once you retire. And he goes, this is when I'm going to do it. I'm done.
Yeah, he thought
he didn't last 4 months retired until he said, "Oh, no, I'm back, bitch."
And I bet that one was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You done told me that you were done. And it's like, nah, bitch. I ain't fucking leaving. I can't do it. I can't fucking leave it.
So, at that point, don't want to kick a guy when he's down.
But do. But do.
She gave you a choice.
Look, he made his bed. Now he's sleeping on it.
He's
sleeping on it. He made his bed. He's sleeping on it.
And you better hope. You better crawl back to her. And beg her for forgiveness.
Beg to Christ. Beg to whatever deity you worship. To have that woman open her heart to you.
Yeah, because she
fucking pissed.
She's pissed, and she's been seen around before the divorce was finally signed without her ring.
Oh no, she be hunting for dick now. She hunting for dick now.
Dick. She doesn't need to go anywhere other than Pete Davidson.
She be hunting revenge dick now. And if she goes to the Pete Davidson, and Tom Brady's like, now I'm double fucked.
That's the revenge master.
Yes. Look what Kanye. Look what happened to poor Kanye.
There was I saw those previews that on commercials that Kim K was doing some kind of thing, and I guess she was done with whatever she was doing, and not Kanye. Pete Davidson was talking to her mother. So she was coming in, and she goes, unsip me, please. And she goes, you want to join me for a shower? And he's like, yeah, I'll be right there. Now, when you're talking shit in front of your mother like that, you know that dick is good.
Yeah, she was like, okay. And she had Ray J, who taught her the ways of the Force.
It's another guy that's... Anyway.
Putting that image on your head. That minkia juice all over her.
Yeah.
As Uncle Joey would say. Oh, that minkia juice.
Oh, my God. And she changed so much since then, too. That was like pre...
that was pre-surgery. Yeah, because that butt is unnatural.
Yeah.
That booty is unnatural.
She looked better then.
She looked better then, yes. Thank you. She looked like an actual human being. Now she looks like a fucking a cyborg from hell. I don't know, like a money whoring cyborg from hell. Not to offend her. She's done some good as well.
No, she's done a lot of like prison stuff.
Exactly. That's the good shit I'm talking about. She's done a lot of good.
Trying
to release people from jail that shouldn't be unnecessarily in jail.
Exactly.
So that's good on her. Like, that's a way of like using your celebrity for good, you know? I don't shit on that whatsoever. The rest, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck about the keeping up with what the fuck?
Keeping up with the Kardashians?
Fuck that shit. Fuck it all.
And supposedly, there's a second tape with Ray J out there that hasn't been released because the mother didn't allow them to release it. And Kanye supposedly saw it and was pissed off.
So what? They were 69ing each other? What the fuck?
I don't know what else is going on, but keeping up with sports. we're gonna Lisa, I'm done with Tom Brady, and I apologize that I'm gonna leave.
Lisa don't give a shit about Tom Brady.
And I'm a Jeff fan. I'm a Jeff fan. You guys just beat us again. Patriots just beat us again.
The image, the meme I sent you was her who said it.
Okay. Anyway, I'm a Jeff fan. I hate him. You guys beat us again today. You know, it's just bear with me.
Okay, so now I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a little parenthesis. Who's the worst team in the state of New York now? Of the three.
Of the three, what?
Of the three teams in the state of New York.
Right now, record-wise, the Jets.
Mm-hmm. But traditionally has been the Bills, right? Traditionally.
Well, not the last recent 3 years.
No, I know the Bills. Didn't they even went to the Super Bowl recently?
No.
Or they were almost.
They were almost there
last year, right?
Yeah.
Almost went there last year, right?
Yeah, they got this duo of Josh Allen and Diggs. Fucking guys are unstoppable.
Yeah. But traditionally speaking, that's been traditionally the worst team.
The Bills and the Jets usually are right there.
Yeah, and it's always the
Giants. And the Giants, because their division freaking suck, they always make the playoffs somehow.
Like by a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Like they got the Dallas Cowgirls. You got the Eagles.
Tell me that you hate the Cowboys without saying it.
I really don't hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, you just told them the Cowgirls.
These fucking Cowboy fans put this team on a fucking pedestal, and the guys don't go anywhere.
Won since 94, I think.
They don't fucking go anywhere.
Right? It's since 93, 94 they haven't won shit.
What was it with Aikman and
the
Smith?
Aikman and Smith and Dion.
Yeah. So that's why I call them the Cowgirls, because they put them on this fucking pedestal, and I can't stand that shit.
You sound like an Águilas fan talking about Elise. That's a DR reference right there for you. 3 of you are going to get it. The 3 of you listen. Anyway.
So, since you watch more wrestling than I do.
Yes.
I thought something came across my Facebook page. Because it was WWF, whatever. Tony Khan,
the owner of AEW, for those of you who don't know,
and AEW will be sued. Wrestling legend after watching a recently rough match. So
who's gonna sue them?
So on last week's episode of AEW Dark Evolution,
that's a YouTube show
on YouTube. Athena,
formerly known as Amber Moon in WWE.
Defeated Jody Threat,
who is an indie wrestler. These are all female wrestlers, by the way.
This was Jody's first match
in AEW.
And she was most likely not going to forget it anytime soon.
Yeah, because I didn't see the whole match. I only saw where shit went down. Apparently, the match was going okay. There was no problem whatsoever. Then Athena all of a sudden went ape shit on this wrestler and started shooting. And the term shoot in wrestling is going for reals. Beating the crap out of someone for realsies. So when you say, oh, he shoot on her, that means he went for real. No fake ass shit. No like, oh, we're pretending here. No. She beat the living shit out of her. For real. Like slaps, slamming her in the fucking mat. Shit, you're like, God damn, did she owe you money?
Yeah, she beat her pretty bad. So it says that Jim Cornette.
Oh, so it's Jimmy Cornette.
No. This is what he said. He saw the video that went viral on Twitter, which has been taken down by AEW.
Yeah, because they don't like people
and tweeted
reproducing their shit.
And tweeted the following. Yeah, I think this girl needs to politely go fuck herself.
To Athena, I believe.
That's all he said.
Yeah.
He goes, in a previous era, if she treated a girl wrong like this, she'll get snatched, bald-headed, and have her tongue stuck up her own ass.
Yeah, that's Cornette for you. That's pretty much what Cornette would say.
And then fellow old school legend Dutch Mantel.
Mantel.
My apologies. Tweeted, damn, does the redheaded girl owe Athena money?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
One of these days, one of these untrained wrestlers will get hurt seriously, and Tony Khan and AEW will be sued. That girl could have been seriously hurt on the outside drop. Tony, please, you need a safety manager badly.
Yeah.
WWE Hall of Famer, the old Double G.
Jeff Jarrett.
No.
Oh, the Road Dogg.
The old Double G.
My apologies. Remember, the old WG used to be called the Roadie, and he used to work with Jeff Jarrett in WWE. Okay. So he used to be his Roadie. Okay. So there's still a connect. It's still a connection there. Still a connection.
This has no business in our business.
Yes.
It's ugly, and there's no money in it.
Yes.
Small ball mentality, dirty Dutch. And that was it.
Yeah.
So
that was a big fuck up, a big faux pas on behalf of. I mean, they checked each other out after the match. And they even AEW did follow up with both of them after the match. There was the story goes that they talked to both of them after the match and was like, "What the fuck happened out there? Why the fuck are you beating the shit out of each other?" And Amber was like, "Well, something snapping me. I don't know." But they were good. I mean, if you see the match at the end, they did hug it out at the end, and I think Athena apologized to her,
still doesn't. Two wrongs don't make a right, and that does not excuse unprofessional behavior. Because again, wrestling is fundamentally wrestling is about a trust issue between the two performers in the ring. You have to trust each other because you are trusting the most sacred thing, your body, to another person,
your career,
your life, your career, and you are putting your life in the hands of someone else, and you're expecting to them treat your body with the respect that they expect you to treat theirs. So once you betray that trust, well, fuck it. Now, it's yet to be known if there's going to be consequences for Athena for her actions. I mean, I didn't see her ass in Dynamite this week or on Rampage, which are the only two televised shows of AEW that are in cable and cable network. One is on TBS, and the other one is on TNT. They have not televised her on either show, meaning that there's probably going to be a punishment for her not showing where the big bucks actually, because Dark and Dark Elevation are just glorified YouTube shows.
Yeah, but you have legends coming out.
Yeah, verbally beating the piss out of her, and rightfully so.
Well, him too, because it's like,
rightfully so.
Hello, like that shit like that shouldn't happen.
Like, dude, I normally in certain aspects don't agree with Jim Cornette, because Jim Cornette is a very big on the mentality of getting wrestling back to what it used to be, but you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You know, once everybody knows that this is a work. Everybody knows that this is a gimmick. You know, we're all playing pretend here. So you can't bring it back to those days. So he's very critical of AEW, and rightfully so in some areas, because AEW has like comedy bits, but it's sacrificing what is being told in the ring for a comedy bit. For example, there's this character or a wrestler called Orange Cassidy. And he is famous for doing like super kicks, but he instead of kicking you in the face, he actually does like the softest little kicks in your leg, like that. Like, and those who didn't see it, I just softly touched his leg with my foot.
You kicked me straight on hard
in the chin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, so and the fans play along with it every time he does it, and the fans just go, oh, 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 because everybody's in it, you know, everybody's in the joke. So it's like, okay, we know this thing is as exposed as a $2 hole. So let's just milk this motherfucker for all it's worth. And Jim Cornette hates that shit. But I agree 1,000% that, like, if you're going to be in the ring with someone and you're supposed to trust this person better not fuck up that trust and hurt you. And Athena, I don't know what the fuck happened to her, because normally she's not like that. So I don't know. Maybe she blanked out. Maybe she's going through some shit. I don't know. She's normally not like that. Normally, that's not the way she processed things. And unfortunately, it did happen that way. So I don't know what to tell you, what the fuck happened. But it did happen. So she fucked up. And what can I say? That's what happened.
Yeah. So
shall we go to the clip of the week?
Yeah, let's end it on that.
Let's go with the clip of the week. Like, we're talking about the clip of the week in terms of, like, in wrestling terms. We're gonna play. Hopefully WWE does not take this down. We're gonna play in very low volume. You're gonna kind of hear what's going on. What happened in WWE this past Friday night SmackDown, between the Bloodline. The Bloodline is a faction composed of mostly all Samoans. They are all related, between three brothers and one cousin. And guess who they're related? All of them are to a certain person that we talked about at the beginning of the podcast. They're all related to a Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They're all part of the Anoa'i family.
Rocky Maivia.
So we got Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, who are right now the undisputed tag team champions of both of SmackDown and Raw.
You got Solo Sikoa, who is their brother, their little brother, and all three of them are sons of Rikishi, who is the Rock's cousin, if you remember back in the day. And we also have...
I remember Rikishi. I told you my story last week.
Mm-hmm. And we have the leader of the faction, Mr. Roman Reigns, who is currently the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world in WWE. So he is right now the head of the table, as he calls himself, and he's the leader. So there's there's an honorary Uso by the most white bread Canadian you ever seen, redheaded Sami Zayn, who is actually like Armenian. He's Armenian descent, and Sami Zayn is not his actual name, but he's an honorary Uso. And so there is a storyline right now developing between Jey Uso and Sami Zayn that Jey hates Sami. We're not gonna go the whole thing, but we're just gonna show the part of the video, or actually listen to the part of the video where Jey talks back to Sami, because Sami is like, you know, our tribal chief Roman Reigns is he wants peace, and Jey says, I don't give a damn what the tribal chief say. So let's see if we get to that point right now. Oh no, that's the reaction, and Roman looks like, motherfucker, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. And everybody is like, oh shit. Then you're gonna hear the chants of the fans right now going, you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Roman is about to eat him.
Roman looked like, do I have to kill a motherfucker right now? That's his look right now. He's looking at him like, do I have to kill a motherfucker right now? Right
this is the moment. Jey,
listen to the fans. I think you can decipher what they're saying.
Roman, hey, look.
All copyrights to WWE, by the way. So don't take us down.
Please don't.
Right? You didn't mean that.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
He did not mean that, okay?
And we're about...
He's been going through a lot. He's gone through a lot.
Here we go.
Himself right now. That's it, okay? He's just not... Lately, he just hasn't been very oozy.
Motherfucker. And everybody starts breaking character. Oozy. The fans just...
And Roman couldn't handle it.
Roman starts breaking character. Paul Heyman starts breaking character. Jimmy has broken character all along. And Jey is covering his face right now because he can't stop fucking laughing.
Roman's like, what does motherfucker just say? What did he just say?
Roman is just cracked. He's just cracked. Look, everybody's just lost it. Everybody lost it. And Jey is like, man, motherfucker. Oh, that long pause. Look at Jey. His fucking face. He's trying to keep it.
You're not feeling
He's laughing his ass off. He's fucking laughing his ass off. Oh, God. Everybody's just dying laughing. You imagine doing this shit live? Jey tried to put his head behind the camera so they couldn't catch him laughing. Look at his fucking face. It's just cracking up.
You can't find your inner Uzi again.
Oh, my fucking God. This is fucking gold. This is fucking gold. Oh, God, this is fucking gold.
I'm going to take that honorary away.
And Sammy's facial reactions is just...
Sammy's like, what did I do? He's like, Mama, I made it. I made it, Mama.
For real? I'm going to be a real boy now?
You know what? If you don't figure this out...
Look at his fucking...
change his name.
Oh, shit.
You want to know what that name's going to be?
I do. What is it going to be?
What is it?
Come on.
Say it, Roman. Say it, Roman.
Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Mama.
And Sammy's expression is like...
I made it.
Me?
I made it.
Who, me?
I'm in Disney. I can't believe it. I'm going to Disney World now.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Mama, I made it.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Oh, man.
That is just but a taste of what's going on in WWE now. Again, I've been singing Triple H's praises ever since he took over, and goddamn, I imagine that for that segment they were dying, laughing their asses off in the back. Like everybody must have been watching the monitors, just dying, laughing their asses off.
They knew it was coming, and they still had to break character.
No, I don't believe that they knew, because just look at the genuine reaction.
Sammy just came out and would be like, yes. He's not very oozy right now.
Yes. Look at the reaction. The reaction that, like, even Roman was, like, taken back, like, what the fuck?
What did he just say?
The Roman was
oozy.
Like, the fuck?
Oozy.
His facial expression was like, he looked like, I'm going to tear this motherfucker up in 2 seconds flat. And then all of a sudden, just say, Uzi and Roman, just like a reset went in his brain. Like, what in the shit did I just heard? I will say, no, I won't say that expression. No, I will not say it. No, what? That's offensive. No, it's offensive. It's offensive.
Okay.
Offensive to Catholics.
Actually,
it's very, no, let's not do that. No, my whole family's Catholic. I'm not going to do that. Fuck that shit. Anyway. So, before we go, because this is something that was told, on the podcast. I keep referencing that podcast, that recorded. We will let you know, because I sent all the links to those people, so they will promote our asses to the 10th power, the degree of pi.
Just Convo Pod.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's the Just Conversation podcast. One thing they asked me to do is like talk about more about, cause, the guy in the podcast, his name is Jack. He's very interested in like the personality types, and something that marked my life when, like back, we're talking about like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was still fucking trying to figure out who the fuck I was. And, I thought I was a fucking weirdo. I am. There's no fucking mystery there.
Un poquito.
Yeah, there's no fucking mystery there. But I was just like wondering at what degree, like what the fuck is wrong with me? Because I couldn't shut off my brain. My brain is constantly nonstop. Even while I sleep, it's still thinking about shit that I'm like, why the fuck I do this? So I took a personality test. It's called the Briggs-Myers test. Back then, and I came up with the result that fucking changed my life. It called me an INTJ. Now, INTJ stands for introverted, intuitive. I know, where's the N on that? Well, the N goes afterward, but they couldn't name it IITJ, so they just named it INTJ. Exactly. Introverted, intuitive, thinking, judging. That's what it stands for. So that means that those 4 things are what moves my personality. I'm introverted. I'm intuitive. Intuitive means that you just, like, by intuition, you know certain things. So certain things are like, I can analyze it just by watching it, and I can capture it immediately. I can understand what the hell's going on. Thinking is that I think a lot. And judging is that the judgmental part, not judgmental in terms of I cast my judgment on everybody. It's just like, I evaluate things like, okay, so if this is happening, then that means this and this and this. It's a very like logical kind of personality thing. And when I read the test, I was like, oh, well, yeah, that's kind of like what I am. But what fucked me up was when I saw the result that how many people have that type of personality in the world. 2% of the planet, of the whole fucking planet. So I'm like, okay, so you're telling me I'm rare. You're telling me I'm a fucking pink elephant floating in the air. Basically, that's what you're telling me. Thank you. I just wanted to know if I wasn't weird enough. Now you're telling me, oh no, you're not just fucking weird. You're the weirdest of the motherfucking weird.
You're 2%.
You're 2%. Like, who in the fucking planet is like you? And then when I fucking read like who people that have my type of personality, all of them are dead. Which was like, thank you. And then fictional characters. And one of the fictional characters that fucked me up, there was 2 specifically actually that fucked me up. Batman That's the same personality. I'm like, well, I'm fucked. Batman and Dr. James Moriarty. No. Actually, it's Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
Two very successful people.
Yes, but two very fucking weird people, too.
Yeah, but look at their background story and look at your background story.
Yeah, so the reason I'm talking about this is because, I want to make more emphasis going back to that shit because, if I feel like maybe some people, like, because quite frankly, if you're listening to this, you're fucking weird.
Hold on, I was listening to it before.
Yeah, well, that means that some of it you might be appealed to what I think about shit. Some of the shit that I talk about is appealing, apparently.
Yeah, but I think because we weren't like this, and we only talked over the computer, I think I just wanted to learn more about you.
Yeah, and I spill the beans every time I talk in this shit. So,
well, this is where you're not going to get judged.
Exactly, because I'm spilling my beans and spilling my guts out. Not literally, because this is not a Chainsaw Massacre movie. No, not literally. Although we are in Halloween, we're kind of already there. In Halloween.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah.
When this releases.
Yes, and we're still working. Anyway, let's not go there. Fucking shit. Why the fuck? I
love my job. Anyway, going back to, but I think in a way, I mean, I'm not calling. I mean, I got my ways too. I mean,
everybody does.
But yeah, I think it was. I first started out listening to it just to learn, or just to find out some things about you.
Exactly. Figure this shit out.
And then it just became a factor of just listening to, because you did movies, and I like good references in movies, because the person I used to go to movies used to be at my old job, which I'm no longer there, and getting to talk to him is kind of difficult. So it came to the fact that you like DC and Marvel, and you did a podcast, and
yeah. No, I mean, again, in these day and age, nowadays, it's kind of even acceptable as normal to like Marvel, to like comics, to like all this shit. It's okay. Like, it's not judgmental like it was back in my days when I was.
Well, you grew up in a day that they judged everyone.
No, I mean, look, I'm grateful that I was raised in the days that I was raised, because that means that you really had to love the shit that you loved, because people were judgmental, yes, but also it gave you like a power to be strong and being like, well, I don't give a shit if you like it or not. I didn't ask your fucking opinion if you like it or not. This is what I like.
Yeah, we grew up in an age where, and they said it would never be another branch like us, because we grew up in the age where technology wasn't really it, but then technology came up alive.
Exactly.
So we're like that rare case of learning things, because it's like, okay,
we saw the pro beta version of everything.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play Pac-Man on a disc this big.
Yes.
And you used to put it in. It was a film on a computer. It was a large floppy disk.
Yes.
Now I can download a game.
You can just fucking play it on your phone. I can play it
on my phone. It's like technology around. Look at how far the Nintendo came from. You used to be able to shoot a duck on your screen.
Yeah, and now
now you hold it in your hand.
And we got fucking graphics now that it's as close to photorealistic as possible.
I was playing WWE 2K yesterday, and I literally saw the sweat coming down my player's face.
And I have a PS4, and that PS4, you can see after the match, they're all drenched in sweat.
Because that PS4, I think, because it's a Pro, I think it was made when 4K was coming out.
Yeah. So you can see the sweat drenching out of their bodies.
You can see the blood.
Yeah.
Coming down the face like it's nothing.
Yeah. So we come from a different era than what normal normies coming out from now. But what I mean about the Briggs-Meyer test is that it's a cool way to, like, if you're still struggling to find out who the fuck you are in life, if you still have like questions, because what I like about those tests is because it gives you your pros and cons. So it gives you like, okay, the good shit that is in you, keep that. Like, keep maintaining that shit. The bad shit that's inside of you, well, let's work on that. Let's work on it. So, like in my particular case, I have a total lack of social skills. Like, with interacting with new people, I'm very selective, and it's because I've been fucked in the ass so many times. Not literally.
Chocolate starfish.
No, not literally.
Open it up, Papi.
Emotionally, ew. Fuck that, ew. But emotionally, I've been fucked by people a lot. And that has developed a certain callous towards trying to meet new people, because I'm like, okay, from what angle is this motherfucker going to stab me in the asshole?
Well, what did you think when we met?
No, I didn't get that vibe from you. I did not get that vibe from you. But normally, my instinct is always on guard. But when there's certain people that I'm like, give me always good vibes. Like, for example, my wife gave me good vibes. My friend Lisa, I had 100% good vibes on her, because she is one of the people on Earth, on this planet, that is 100% devoid of bullshit. She is who she is, and she don't try to sugarcoat it or hide it for anybody else. So kudos to Lisa. She knows how much I love her.
Everyone in the world should probably be like that.
Yeah, just be your fucking self and stop pretending being a douchebag or a I don't know, a fucking pretend machine trying to please people by like, oh no, because if I don't do this, then fuck what people to say. Be your fucking self. Be yourself. If people don't like you, you know the line.
Fuck them.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. Good old Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. He knew how to philosophize it better than anyone.
I think I want to take that test because I don't know.
That helps.
What
man.
it just. I'm not saying that what attracted me to you is that you were like a fucked up person that I needed to fix.
No.
It's just people that, because I'm shy too, and I don't know what attracts other people to me, because I'm just like.
Maybe you're like me, that you're just trying to seek people with a total lack of bullshit in them.
Well, I have a big bullshit radar, and I can tell when you're legit and when you're friendly, and it might take a while.
Mm-hmm.
You might think like you might be great at the beginning, and then I might start seeing shit. Then I'm just gonna be like, you know what?
Like, okay, there's the motherfucker.
Exactly. And I don't know what it was, but it was, I guess, your story, like, because my mother knows your godfather, your uncle, and I heard your story, and it's just, I don't know, it wasn't like a charity case. It was just like, I knew, I was like, okay, he's by himself here. Yes, he has family, but I think I could be a good friend to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, and it just, that's why I guess I listened to the podcast when I went back, because I was like, what, we talk on the computer, but we don't really talk. You know what I mean? Like, we texted. Like, I go back in our text. We go from fucking day one. Like, I was trying to find your address to get here. And it just
August 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but even like, we didn't exchange numbers then either.
No.
It took a little while.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's just something that, like, it's just.
There's certain people you click with.
Yeah, and we click, I think, in the majority of the way. I mean.
Yeah, because, unfortunately, we live in a world that is riddled to the brim, up to the nose with assholes.
Yeah.
And people that are full of shit.
Like, don't get me wrong. I have my moments. But when I have my moments, I try to stay away from people because I know what I'm doing. Because it's like, I don't want you to think differently of me, because at the moment, I'm not at my 100%.
Same here. I mean, like, that's my issue with, like why I don't interact with the outside world that much, because I already get a pounding on a daily basis with what.
Yeah, I mean, we go through it for 8 hours of the day.
Exactly. So I'm an introvert
and I'm also an empath with emotions. So when people come going crazy with me, a stranger over the phone,
it's hard to hold back.
It's hard. So it's very hard for me. And so I need to recharge my introverted batteries. And that's why I stay locked in. And I'm not saying that like, oh, poor me. Like, no, I look, like I said.
It works.
No. Like I said in the podcast, it's just a conversation podcast. I told them, look, with the exception of all the deaths that happened during the pandemic, which I would gladly take back for whatever gratification I got. Like, if I could take all the gratification I got during the pandemic, if every single one person would still be alive that died during the pandemic, I will gladly do so, because my joy does not compare to
my joy.
Exactly. And no, and for people that suffered, their families suffered because people died due to the pandemic. So I would gladly give it back. But I can't fucking lie. I enjoyed the fuck out of the pandemic because it was right down my alley.
You stayed in your house.
It was right down my alley. Like, don't go anywhere. Aces.
Okay. Thank you.
Aces. Like, oh, you need to go to the supermarket, but there's no traffic. Like, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I can go to the supermarket in 5 minutes and come back home in less than 10. Like, great. That's awesome. I love that. Everybody had to be more organized. I'm like, godsend. It's a godsend.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think everyone needs to take that test just to see how you manage with other people.
Exactly. Because it's very informative in terms of, like I said earlier, it gives you your strengths and your weaknesses. So it tells you what things are, and not only that, it tells you actually, like, for what things you're actually good at. You know, for what your type of personality has. Like, I found out through that. I was like, you know what the biggest red flag it told me in that test? Do not work in call centers.
You didn't fucking listen to that, did you?
It does not work well with others. No, he needs to work alone.
Yeah, you fucking didn't listen to that.
Lone wolf. Because my personality type and the type of personality I have is just that I create ideas. And even my personality type is called the architect. Because you build ideas. And it goes from there. So, I'm sorry we went deep after we did the whole jokey thing with the Roman and all that shit.
We can go more into next week, you know.
But, yeah, and also probably go with like a subject that I haven't touched in a while. We can even go a little bit with God and shit. Wow, with God and shit.
I don't think you're supposed to be using those two words right after each other.
Well, I'm weird that way. I'm weird that way.
Anyway.
Like, repent, you sons of bitches.
What are you looking up there?
No, I was just looking at something that my wife posted, that's all.
Anyway, TeePublic Store has 35% off right now if you want to go.
It is, okay. Something. So we'll put that in the description of the podcast. So the links are always there, peoples.
We will let you know when
the Just Conversation podcast,
our leader here, episode comes out.
Yeah, we'll let you know either by next week's recording or by social media.
Yeah, keep a lookout on social media. We'll put that out there.
Yeah, we'll let you know. And also remember the website huskybywoopod.com, the social media at huskybywoopod for Instagram and Twitter. Our personal social medias, that Ariel Duran, Instagram and Twitter, and yours,
JohnnyBoy426 on Instagram.
Yeah, so that's all the promos that you're getting from us. So hopefully next week everybody's well and we can.
Next week we'll be at our regular locations.
Yes. Well, I am currently in my regular location.
Well, I will be.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get together once a month.
Yeah, to do it together and actually, you know. Being physically together in the same place.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
Instead of seeing my ugly mug through the camera.
Yeah, and mine.
You get to see me.
Although our wives would differ in that opinion.
Yes, they would.
Our wives would, because I was like, I ain't wearing no fucking. I didn't wear no fucking Yeti or a fucking Chewbacca.
No, but you married a husky babu.
Yeah, that's what she did. So, anyways, this has been the Husky Babu number 93.
93. Almost there.
Almost getting
7
there.
more.
Just 7 more, and we'll get to that holy grail of.
And we might do something, right? We're thinking.
I don't know. I mean, should we do what should we do?
I don't know. I mean,
like giveaway of one of my drawings or something, or shit like that.
I want one of your drawings.
I'm gonna have to draw something very special then for that time.
Well, I mean, let's see what we get. I mean, you say. I mean, I don't know the numbers because we haven't talked in a while, but
well, I can check. It's not like this has been growing exponentially, you know. But yeah, can you open app for a moment? Thank you. Oh shit, 5 listens. Last one. Oh shit. Oh, I'm divulging the secrets in the middle of the podcast. Like, oh my god, we got 5 plays. Oh,
it's amazing.
Oh my god,
it's money in the pockets.
Yeah, that's like wow.
Anyway,
we're breaking bank here.
I guess maybe put a poll up on the Husky Babu Instagram. See if people what they're willing. I mean, whatever listeners, maybe see what they want.
Yeah.
Maybe do a drawing. Maybe
do something. Do something.
We can buy something off the TeePublic store and give that away.
Mm-hmm. Well, that depends on the size because I don't think a T-shirt would be fine because we don't know the size of the people's.
Well, whoever wins.
Well, yeah, whoever wins just have to let us know.
We'll contact them and let them and see what their size their shirt are.
Exactly, and we'll see how we can have that sent to you.
Yeah, so we could do that. A drawing that you said, maybe.
Oh, you know what? T-shirt, a sticker,
T-shirt sticker,
and a drawing.
Yeah. And maybe a cup. They have mugs there.
Yeah, that too. So yeah,
so we'll figure it out.
We'll
put it together. We'll put the poll
Some
on.
of you might be salivating at the idea. Yes.
We'll put the poll. We'll put the polling on Husky Babu Instagram.
Yeah. Well, or Twitter. Well, the Twitter has the less followers.
Yeah, just put it on the. Put it on the
and people,
the show.
You just let us know in the description of whatever we publish.
I think we could do a poll. Isn't there a poll option?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. My wife is on good with Instagram.
Okay, we'll figure that shit out. Anyways, this has been number 93, Husky Babu Pod, live from
Geeksville, New York, between New York and New Jersey.
New York/New Jersey. We'll put it that more ambiguous. Like, shit, I thought you were in New York. No, bitch.
We're somewhere.
We're somewhere near. Where? We'll never tell.
All right, everyone. Have a good week.
Take care and just do good.
And if you need to pick me up, watch anything Joey Diaz on YouTube.
Yes.
Free promo, which also, he doesn't need it.
And also, please forgive the language.
Yeah.
I mean, you're listening to this, so you have no problem with
the language. We're truckers. Anyway, peace out, everybody.
Take care.